Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Painting with Misha, because it's always a fun time, right? Anyway, today I have a lot of stuff to say, a lot of things that are on my mind, so I just thought that this would be a good, outlet for it all, because, it's always good to just publicize your problems. Actually, none of them are really problems, they're just, fun times. So today we're going to do Hitler on a bobsled in the space sky with a rainbow trailing behind him, because why else would we do anything different? Let's see. So for this one in particular, we're going to actually stick him in the upper right or upper left corner. I know my directions, don't judge. Maybe a little bit right here. So I actually learned a couple things from the last, a little bit that I was playing around with this little software thing that I have, and you can actually change the color of the canvas. Like I was wondering in my last video, if you watched that, if you haven't, go watch it. Let's see. So if I wanted a more rough canvas or maybe a softer one, I can play around with that, which I think is pretty cool if I want just a white space, which I'm thinking might be good for this picture in particular. So we're going to go ahead and get this color here, or maybe this color. Maybe that will work. I actually don't really know, so that's where I'm at. Yeah, so that doesn't actually work. So we're going to bring this down to blue here, and maybe do a little bit of a darker color, maybe. Oh yeah, that's a good color. Okay, now that we've got our blue all colored in for us so that we don't have to do it, I also found another really nifty thing that I thought was fun. So if you go here and you grab your eraser, you can erase the picture. Isn't that just neat? Okay, well, we're going to go back because I don't actually want to do that. I really need to stop doing this on my desk because I can't see the screen very well because my desk is right by a window. So I need to just chill with that. Okay, the first thing that we're going to do is actually just add some stars. Because, oh, that's horrible. We're going to roll with it. The way that there's lint on my screen and a whole bunch of crap on it, because I have a touchscreen computer. So the way that there's just crap all over my screen actually makes it look like there are stars. So for a little bit there, I was actually tripping on acid, I think. Oh, look at that. I can make them whiter. If I just click a bunch of times, because I know you guys love that sound. So today's actually a fun day because I'm going to a UMEA conference down in St. George. And guess what it is in St. George? A lot warmer than it is in Ephraim. So that is always nice. I'm really excited to go learn about being a music teacher and all the fun things that go with that. So that should be a lot of fun. So there's what's going on in Misha's life right now. I'm also getting better, which is nice. So shout out to my roommates and people that have dealt with me while I'm being sick, because that's actually the worst thing to be, in my opinion. So now what we're going to do is add a little bit of clouds. Oh, no, that's horrible. We cannot handle that. I really need to start looking at my brush size before I go, paint things. So in this episode in particular, I'm actually going to try something different where I use my finger to do things, which should make me more efficient. And it will definitely look a little bit better. But I don't know. It's kind of like a comedic effect a little bit to make it look like crap, which it's going to look like crap anyway, whether I use my finger or not. So we're just going to roll with it. If I had a stylus, I would totally use that. So if anybody's actually watching this video, which I highly doubt, and wants to get me a birthday present, which again, I highly doubt, my birthday's at the end of this month, and I would like a stylus. Maybe I'll tell my parents that, so maybe don't get me that. Then I'll have tons of styluses or styli coming in, and that would be fun. But I actually realized that like nobody watches these videos except for my roommates because I make them. And I've said that a couple times, but I just have to reinforce that I'm actually a loser, but it's fine. So this might actually be taking longer. And you know what? It's because I'm not using my brain today. Because the only thing I had today was a test this morning, and it was a sight singing test. And so it requires like 0 brain power and all like vocal power, I guess. I'm not saying that singing doesn't take brain power. It just doesn't take I have to sit down and pick A through D on several questions. Kind of that power. So, yeah. Okay, so there's our clouds and our stars. Don't they look amazing? So we're actually going to continue the rainbow, which this should be a fun time. So we got to look at the brush size, people. So just stay tuned as we're doing this because it's actually a fun time, right? We're going to have the rainbow come out of this cloud in particular, and I need to dry the paint. So there's the paint that is drying. One of my roommates is awake. I can hear them. It's not Tori, because Tori's taking her test right now. The best thing that I ever learned from school is the order of the colors of the rainbow. I think that was the most useful thing. Story time, I actually used to color in. So like we would get these packets in my 4th grade, like history class. And I would actually color everything in, like diagonal lines. I would color it red, like red, orange, yellow, green, blue, and then usually put purple at the end. Whoops. And like I would do that with everything that I did. And so I'm almost wondering if maybe where did the tab go? What the heck? I'm just gonna do that for a second. I think they might have actually thought I would be gay or something, because honestly that is so weird. So my favorite thing about this picture is that the rainbow does not connect at all, but I don't think that it has to necessarily. So we're going to leave it how it is, because that's how we do things here. Now we're actually going to turn this. Oh, there's the tab. We're going to move it over here. We're going to turn this into just like from here down, I think. It's making everything a blue color. I don't like that. And then we're going to just fill it in here. I think we can make it bigger. Yep, that's good. I think I actually prefer using my finger compared to a mouse. Okay, now if you can't tell what this is actually lava. Because Hitler, that's Hitler, right? Yeah, that's definitely Hitler. I can tell because of the mustache. I'm going to tone this down here. Falling into some lava. Because he probably deserves it. I don't know. People aren't bad people. They just make bad choices, you know? So, that's how that works. I've also heard that blue is hotter than red, so we're going to dry the paint real fast and just put some blue in there. Don't really know what it is, but blue is hotter than red, so. Which doesn't make sense to me because blue is like represented as cold, so just don't even ask. I'm confused too. Now we're going to stick a little raft here. Kind of like you would see in Frogger, maybe, like a little log just floating down the river, except this is a river of lava. And then we're going to we need a different color of red so it doesn't blend in. Whoa there, rude. Maybe do like a lighter red? Not like a pink, but that should be good. We'll roll with that. That's not what I wanted. Go away. Okay. We're gonna stick the devil himself onto this raft here. And we're gonna dry the paint because we're learning. Color in his little head. Get his horns and his pitchfork. And then we need, why? We need some white to do his eyes. We're just gonna mix it in a little bit. That looks good to me. It actually looks like a bunny, but you know my motto. We're gonna leave it and see what happens. We're also gonna color in his ears white so he looks more like a bunny because I think that's funny. And funny rhymes with bunny, and that's even funnier. Let's see. Now we're gonna add, like, you know what? This is actually Rainbow Road. So we're gonna add some freaking Mario characters to it. Is what we're gonna do. So we're gonna add, here's Luigi in his cute little vehicle. Just color it in there. And then this is Luigi. You know what? He's not green. His face itself is not actually green. So we're gonna go for like skin tone, an Italian skin tone. I don't know what that is, but and then we need to color in his body so that it matches his car, but don't worry, we're gonna like get some darker green to really like accentuate the end of the car. So right now I actually have this huge list of things that I should be doing, so I was really just thinking that maybe I should make this video instead because I love making them. Like, it's actually my passion now. So that's just what I do with my life, and you can deal with it if you don't like it. So we're just gonna, why did I do that? Continue this on here, and I didn't dry the paint because I'm a hobo. Just gonna make the road continue onward. Green. I'm gonna dry the paint again because it just keeps on mixing. That's not the blue I used before, but you know, rainbows are more of a gradient than they are like a defined line. Where does the thing go when I put it that way? I don't, oh no, you know what, we're gonna leave it. Okay. I guess Luigi needs eyes, but he's gonna get purple eyes. And then we need to like add some more of the brothers. But you know what? First we're gonna continue the road downward too into the gates of hell. Why is it doing that? Friggin' heck. It's because I'm using my finger. Okay. Just get some orange. Aren't you glad I didn't say banana? Ha ha. It's hilarious. For this part, we're going to use my mouse because that just might be faster. And they're just lines. They don't need to be straight anyway. I don't believe in straight lines. Says the person that was in marching band for a couple years. But actually my senior show was circles, so I never really did learn how to do lines. We learned circles. We were real dang good at the circles too. We should have gotten more credit than we did, but hey, I'm over it. Okay, so what is Mario Kart without Mario himself? It's just kart. And that's not a fun time. That's just kart. We're gonna dry that paint, dry it up. Now we're gonna go back to using my finger. Okay, and then we get that red back because I'm doing everything all sorts of out of order today. Everything in this picture is red, except for like everything that's not red. That's, you know. Okay, now what we're actually going to do is we're going to get a white color to, make the edges of that, and then we're just going to mix it until it's like pink. And then we're going to give them eyes. And we're going to say, let's go. And that is going to be all for today, folks. There we go. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Painting with Misha, because it's always a fun time, right? And I hope you join me again for another episode, because nobody actually watches these, but that's okay. Someday I'm going to be a famous person that is just famous, and I'm going to get 1 trillion views one day, and it's just